The error E1 code in TCL air conditioners is related to problems with a temperature sensor located in the indoor unit of the equipment. In this case, we are specifically talking about the room temperature sensor, responsible for measuring the air temperature of the room that the indoor unit's fan sucks in, to average the temperature of the entire room. To solve the E1 error in TCL equipment, it is recommended to follow the following steps. 1. Turn off the equipment and unplug it from the electricity for several minutes, then turn it back on to see if the error reappears. 2. If the error reappears, turn off the equipment again and unplug it. Pay attention to the state of the sensor itself. 3. Check the position and connection of the sensor located on the electronic board of the indoor unit. Make sure that the room temperature sensor connector is inserted correctly into its slot. If it is loose, reinsert it firmly. Recognize the connector because the indoor unit temperature sensor connector is also very close. Turn on the equipment and check if the error reappears. 4. Check the cleanliness of the turbine air filter of the indoor unit, so that the equipment is in optimal condition. Remember to visually verify the correct rotation of the fan. With the equipment turned off, verify that the rotation of the fan turbine is completely free to rule out mechanical problems in the fan. 5. With the equipment turned off, disconnect the room temperature sensor. Use a multimeter to measure the resistance of the room temperature sensor. 6. Set the multimeter to the kilo scale. Place the multimeter tips on the connection pins of the temperature sensor to measure its resistance. The value indicated by the multimeter should never be 0 or infinite. In that case, change the temperature sensor. For example, for many devices, at a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius, the resistance should be approximately 5 kilohms. However, consult the resistance temperature table for other values, and compare the resistance value marked on the multimeter with that of the table. If the resistance is outside the normal values, the sensor is defective and must be replaced. 7. If the error persists after changing the sensor, it is very likely that the problem is in the electronic board of the indoor unit. In this case, it is advisable to perform a visual inspection of the electronic board, looking for abnormalities.